Hey, I'm Joel. This is Kyle. Today we're going to give him a nice clean, soft fade up through the templates, texturize and soften up the top, debulk him a little bit, and give him a nice, easygoing style. I always use Ruzel Blue Hair Tonic in my water bottle. It's got a nice light fragrance, gets everyone started on the conversation about product. It has some great oils that help break apart product without getting rid of it. So I'm finding the natural parting by starting at the front of the hairline, following the natural curvature and line of the head here. This helps you keep enough weight in the corners and lets you deal with just what you need to at one time. So I'm setting the baseline of the length at about a finger length at the temple. And we're going to follow that back and around the head shape, keeping it all at about finger length as we do. So I'm starting in with a little scissor over comb, picking up some of the shorter hairs and lifting up, finding my guide that I had set in, and clearing everything underneath. So I've done scissor over comb, which leaves a nice soft weight line here in the center. I'm switching over to clipper over comb for a clean corner. Brings it down to about a 1.5. I'm doing all clipper over comb through the sides. It gives us control over the haircut here. It's very important to pay attention to the shadows. They'll tell you where there's extra hair and where there's extra weight that needs to be removed. From the back of his head, we should find a V line that follows back to the template, even on the other side. So with a well-cut haircut, there should be a defined shape, and you should be able to style it with or without product. Your water imitates everything that product can do. So at this point, you get to play around a little bit and see what is and isn't working. The water will also tell you where your heavy spots are. Creates a little extra shadow for you. So you can kind of play around and see what it will and will not do. I'm going to use a little bit of Ruzel Grooming Tonic. This is somewhere between a gel, a oil, and a conditioner. It's also a great cutting lotion, gives great control, and when you blow dry with it, great shine. It is a very liquid product, and you can see the difference between not just the wet hair, but where this product is. Just how much more malleable, how much more pliable the hair becomes. The blow dryer is your friend. It is not something to be afraid of, and not just for women. You always gotta dry hair to 100% dry to hold the same style. Excuse me, unless we're talking about curly hair. That's its own deal. Now, when you're styling, blow dry is the same. It's all about how you finish the style. Ruzel has 7 pomades and a few other creams as finishers. So it's all about what kind of finish you want. So for you, you're really going to like Ruzel Pomade White. It's a dry matte finish, nice creamy pliable hold, and it's water soluble. So hands, and like a lotion, you have to soften up the product. Make sure you get that product scrubbed into the scalp. Work it up from the back rather than right on top. Again, if you start right up here, you're probably going to get too much going. Don't be afraid to fine tune as you so feel needed. And at the end of the day, it's hair. So even though this is the clean cut finish, this is just the base of your style. Mess it up, have fun. It should be natural, it should be fun for you. And if it's not, find a new body.